Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the last two videos, I share with everybody on the qi handling or the internal train the qi or train the breath. So you guys are clear what it is now, and all martial arts need that type of training or internally train the breathing, which is training the breathing, the breath, the energy to support the activity, and the intra-abdominal pressure, which is supporting the core stability and the core strength. Now, today I like to share with you, as I mentioned on the previous video, that it is wrong to say that Wing Chun is based on Tan Bong Fuk, like in the movie. Thus, Wing Chun is based on Tan Bong Fuk is actually violating the universal truth of martial arts. So today I'd like to share with you in details why it is wrong, and Wing Chun have plenty of contradictions where it leads to it no longer can hold water. So let's go through those details. Now, before I'm going through the details, I like to share with you. In this channel, we are looking at things based on evidence. There is no intention on which lineage, who is the authentic Wing Chun. We look into technical to see what is really working, what is not working, what went wrong, and what is the solution. Now, the first thing, let's look into this. Is Wing Chun really, is Wing Chun is Tan Bong Fuk? Tan Bong Fuk become everything in Wing Chun? Now, to answer that, let's look into General Qi Guang's presentation 460 years ago in the 1560. Now, Qi Guang said fighting is a momentum game. Also, Qi Guang said no resisting, no parry, you attack. As soon as you go parry and resist, then it gets muddy. That is not the way to go. So General Qi Guang has summed up 460 years ago on the universal truth of fighting. So what does Qi Guang actually say? It is only saying attack. Attack is the bottom line. No resist, no parry. Attack to the core. Now, so is that the truth of the universal in fighting? Well, even today, let's look at, say, Western boxing. So what does Western boxing based on? We all know. It is jab, it is cross, it is hook. All of those are attacking momentum. So it is according to what General Qi Guang is presenting or formulate out 460 years ago. Fighting, the bottom line is attacking. You don't want to monkey around with blocking, or pairing or resisting. You can see that, verify that with Western boxing today. Now, say we go back to 150 years ago. At that time, Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat of the Canton is a sister in uprising with Wing Chun at that time, fighting the Qing army, real military action or uprising action, if you don't want to call it military. Guess what? The base of Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat is what? It is So Gua Cha. The same, again, it is momentum for attacking. It is the So momentum of attack, Gua momentum attack, Cha. It is into the same direction like our Western boxing, your jab, your cross, your hook. Isn't it true? If you can go down to say, expand it to Thai boxing, to Kyokushin, karate, all is about attacking. No one is saying that our martial art is based on pairing and resisting or blocking. Well, so you can see that what Qi Ji Guang present 460 years ago is the universal truth. If it is an effective martial art, it will based on attacking momentum. Now, you look at the Wing Chun, as today people think, as in a movie, it says Tan Bong Fuk. What is this? Is this attacking, or it is blocking and pairing, or you want to call it neutralizing or whatever? Now, this is exactly the problem. Tan Bong Fuk cannot be the base of a fighting art. When the Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat 160 years ago trained the So Gua Cha, attack, 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 changing angle, attack, attack, according to General Qi Ji Guang. When the Western boxing have the jab, the cross, the hook, changing distance, changing angle, all this attack, which is according to General Qi Ji Guang, what is the Wing Chun do? Shift away, bong, tan, fuk, which is exactly General Qi Ji Guang said, once you get into the parry and resistance and blocking, then you get muddy. That is not the way to go. So, how is it based on Tan Bong Fuk you can face Western boxing or other martial arts? The answer is, from all those records since 1970s until today, when you fought in the tournament, open tournament internationally, until the Xi Xiaotong, you know it doesn't work. So, very solidly, we know it is wrong to say that Wing Chun is based on Tan Bong Fuk. It is not. That violating the fighting rule, universal fighting rule of a martial art system. Now, as for contradictions, in Wing Chun, people keeping talking about don't chase hand, don't chasing hand. Well, but if you're keeping tan pong fok, this is low tan, this is high tan, what are you doing? Isn't that is chasing hand? Say Western boxing, the jab, the cross, the hook. Is that chasing hand? Of course, that's not chasing hand. The system is based on universal truth of fighting. So your choi lei fat, your soul, your gua, your chap is not chasing hand. I don't care for your hand, like Chi Chi Guang said. No parry, no resisting. Now, so in Wing Chun, in one way you say no chasing hand. In another way you say, well, it's based on the tan pong fok, which is not even attacking. So what are you doing? First, you are not following the universal fighting rule or the law of fighting system. The second is you contradict yourself. Okay? Now, there's the Wing Chun today. If you look into the history, the Wing Chun of 1850, which is based on the Shaolin sword strike. So it is, as an analogy into Jiu-Jitsu or grappling art, the Wing Chun 1850, which is a sword strike art, the fighting zone, the killing field, is over here where the leg attack, the body press in, and this two hand is attacking. Okay? That is the characteristic of the short strike art. The second thing is the Wing Chun 1850, like the Shaolin short strike, is attacking with three directions. This direction, straight, 45 this way, or 45 this way. So it is straight, 45 this way, 45 this way. That is the attacking. And actually it have basic 6 type of attack. The first type, namely, is the elbow attack from here in. The second type of elbow attack is a direct in with this type of elbow. The third type of attack is to guard straight in. The fourth type is also the guard straight in. And the fifth type is to slip in. The sixth type is to changing direction, switch directions and slips in. So it is the sixth type of attack. So you can analogy with, say, the Jiu-Jitsu of you have different way of taking down. Okay? So you have this 6 type of attack. And this is the Pong momentum. This is the Pong momentum attack. You go in. This is the K momentum attack. You go in to your killing field. This is the Tan type of attack. This is the Fok type of attack. This is the Lap type of attack. This is the Ngao type of attack. 6 type of attack. There is no parry or resist or blocking or take the opponent force in and attack with the force or chi or whatever. So that is what 1850s Wing Chun, which is according to the law of fighting system as presented by General Qi Guang, verified with Western boxing and all those other martial arts. Say if you are a jiu-jitsu player, you are not doing the jab, the cross, the hook, because you are not Western boxing, then you have the way of, say, takedown. How many takedown is there? Same with Wing Chun, I just shared with you. You have the attack. From this, it's called Bong attack. This attack is Keijang attack. This is the Fok attack. This is the Tan attack. You keeping changing the, either it goes straight, it go 45 here, 45 here, it slips in attack, or it changing the direction, switching the direction attack. That's what it is. 1850 Wing Chun, which is inherit from Shaolin, and Shaolin short strike inherit from General Qi Guang. Okay? Now, so you can see what today's, which been preached for decades, which are being shown in movie, that is not according to the Chinese martial arts system law or the fighting, the universal fighting system law. What you want to be proficient is attack. It's just like in the short strike Wing Chun way. It's just like a jiu-jitsu guy, a grappler, will train many ways of how to take down. Single leg takedown, double leg takedown, forward leg takedown, backward takedown. So Wing Chun 1850 is trained at, you attack with your elbow, you attack in different directions with all the 6 I share with you. You have to proficient with that. Now, so technically that is, nobody can avoid that. It is history. It is science. That's why Tan Bong Fok is problematic. It doesn't have enough, it doesn't follow the rule of the universal in fighting system. And also it doesn't have enough tools to do the different angle and different characteristic of attack based on the system uniqueness. Okay? Not to mention, as I say, it contradicts itself. You say, oh, don't chase hand, but all you do is standing there, chase hand. While the Western boxer is jab, cross, hook. It's in nature, it never chase hand. So that's the thing. Now, the second thing is historically, all the story contradict itself. Some say Wing Chun is created by Mui. Some say it is created by Jixin. Some say it is from the southern Shaolin. Some say it is from the Songshan Shaolin. But none of this can be proven in the history of China. And some say that Wing Chun is created to defeat the Shaolin fighter, because the Shaolin fighter is having this a white horse and a big move. So Mui or somebody is creating this Wing Chun with a narrow stance. Well, if you look into the history of China, the record, in Ming Dynasty, like at the 1600s, 1600, Shaolin sword strike is a narrow narrow stance, close body, sticking body type of art. It is not the wide stance type of art. So you know that this story is wrong. It's baseless to saying that Mui create that this narrow fighting stand, close fighting style, close body fighting style to defeat the Shaolin, which have a big horse stance. Shaolin is not like that. Now, when you get back to past 50 years, everybody talk about Bruce Lee's art is Wing Chun. Well, that's wrong too. Look at Bruce Lee's letter in 1969. It said clearly, Wing Chun is like all other Chinese martial art. It is land swimming. That's Bruce Lee's word. Read that letter. So Bruce Lee is not supporting Wing Chun. Okay? So that is the reality. Now, if you look at the entire thing, the system, it doesn't matter if the legends passing the Wing Chun from Liang Zhan or Wang Wapo or Liang Yitai or passing the system from Tai Fa Ming Gam. What you know is none of them have passed the Qi handling type of content as I present in previous two videos. So how is that when you have an art passing down from the source, but within it you don't have the breathing training, you don't have the intra-abdominal pressure training, you don't have the energy to support the action training. So all of this is the problem laying out in the world today under the sun. That is the problem all Wing Chuners need to face. You need to face, is that Wing Chun is Tan Bong Fok? You need to face, is it that Liang Zhan passed down, Tai Fa Ming Gam passed down, the Wang Wapo or Liang Yitai passed down something which you don't have the breathing and intra-abdominal pressure training? Is that true that it exists an art that violating what General Qi Shi Guang said, or Western boxing, or other martial art attack is the bottom line, not blocking hand, neutralizing, or playing fudging, or he touch you, you have this qi, you have this jing, and then you can neutralize it. That's called fudging. So this is what I like to share with you. I do not have positions to stand on anything or any party, any lineage. I just questions everybody. What are you guys doing? Does Wing Chun really work to train this way?